PUBG now. Hopefully no lag. We can only hope for no lag. Love. Shoops and beeps and supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Stand on banana fucker and I kinda man da. Sweater da da ba da la da fla da ga da. Would you like some desert and your freaking asshole? That's the point. Is you can take the desert out of the Afghan soldier. You can take the Afghan soldier out of the desert, but you can never take the desert out of the Afghan soldier because there's tons of sand close to his butthole. Very close to the butthole. Very close to the butthole. Very close to the butthole. I need the vesties. I get the sticky bomb and I get the vest. Nicely done. God, I love dying for the first 5 to 10 minutes of the actual match. Oh man, first minute always happens. Seems to always happen because Mama's not asleep. Does anybody know where your mom jokes came from? Or know your mom? It's a joke. It says it's like know where you came from, dude. Like know what your tendencies are. Know before you get diagnosed with any actual schizoaffective disorder. Know exactly the reasons why you do different stupid things. I understand why you constantly say your trauma out loud. Because your mom probably decided that she was going to tell her husband, and then her husband put her in the hospital constantly for no reason. Because he was afraid and he didn't know what was going on. Understand, like, yeah, just that's where you know your symptoms are coming from. It's the reason why a lot of people don't realize their trauma. And they constantly blame others sometimes, and they don't realize that the trauma itself isn't really the trauma you're looking for. It's the tendencies of your the actual place you came from. So I told this girl, she said, schizophrenia is not a slur. And I said, neither is your mom. That's the reason where mom jokes came from. It's like, your mom's so fat, she was in 2 different time zones and 3 different hemispheres. Yeah. It's like some of stuff like that. It's like know your mom. Know that like no one cares about your mom. No one knows your mom. No one wants to like do anything to your mom. So just understand why if you have like weird paranoia and you think that everyone's out to get you, check out your mom and see if she's in danger. Then probably your paranoia is right. If not, if your mom is seriously okay and she's got a job or something like that, and she's working for society, your paranoia is unjustified. So that's it. It's like every single time people just like, oh, your mom's so fat. It's like they don't even know what my mom is, and that's the funny part is they don't know. They have no idea. You know more about your mom than anyone else does, and you know your mom's having a great time and she's working for a place. So don't think that everyone's out to get you because you know something about the government. Understand your mom probably knows that same thing and she's perfectly fine. Just understand, your mom knows that exact same thing and she's fine. She doesn't try to tell everyone all the time. She doesn't try to change the world. She knows she can't. Because technically, that's the reason why women know that they can't change the world off with just one vote. And that's the reason why they wish they don't have suffrage. They didn't have suffrage anymore sometimes. Some women don't even vote themselves. They just really they say they're politically active. They just don't give a shit. Because nothing can change completely because everything is constantly checked with checks and balances. You don't want your government to constantly be represented as one person because that one person is completely and utterly fallible. If you're trying to create a god, if you're trying to make a god, understand that they have to be infallible, so you have to tell them all the answers. That's the point. That's the only way you can actually make a god, or even understandably so, have a certain notion of what a god really is someone who is told all the answers. That's it. That's all that happens. That's all it was. Just someone who learned all the answers, and everyone was like, oh my God, he knows all the answers. He's completely amazing. Oh, make me not blind anymore. It's like, well, you probably have astigmatism. Here's some glasses. Oh my God, he's a god. That's what happened in the old days. People were dumb and stupid and idiotic, and they thought that every single person was going to help them. And that's the reason why gods and stupid, idiotic people came about, because they were dumb and stupid. And they followed, and they were sheeps, and they sheep. Here we go. Damn it, man. He had a shotgun. He was way too close. Alright, cool. But that's the reason. Your mom jokes are not insults at all, whatsoever. There's little messages to understand that if your mom knows that a certain number of people got massacred, and you know that a certain number of people got massacred, the only thing you'll prove by getting completely and utterly crazy about it is the fact that you don't like that. And then people say, like, are you paranoid? Are you okay? Are you having a good day? Are you doing good for yourself? It's like, yes, totally am. You know why? Because I will sleep and have a great freaking night. Why? Because I slept. That's why. I don't care what my mom or my dad knows. Doesn't matter. It has nothing to do with me. I love my mom. I always love my mom. And no matter how much she tries to tell me that I'm going to go to the hospital if I don't have certain medications, it's because, Mom, it's not the actual medications that stop me from actually having symptoms. The point is I still have those symptoms no matter what, which means that certain medications don't really help. All they do is slow me down. They're called the hook. You remember the hook? Kind of on the Blues Child where he goes, the hook brings you back. It's about a mental hospital. It's literally about mental processes. People would say that the hook brings you back. It's like that's what it's called. It's a reference to what is it called? Hook in Neverland and all those other different things. It's like there are people that have those discrepancies in their lives. They believe that there are different creatures and things like that. Nothing can hurt them ever. It's like, understand that if you even were that thing, you'd probably still be able to get hurt. That's the logical part that people don't really understand, is the reason why like certain paranoia, schizophrenia, and a bunch of different things affect people's minds so greatly. And they say the hook brings you back is like the orderly would put something in their medication to stop you from thinking like that. Basically, the orderlies were like hooks. They were like the old guys that were constantly saying, you can't be a child anymore, yeah, grow up, sort of thing. And all the kids are mental patients, probably, I'm guessing. Yeah, and then Peter Pan is an absolute retarded person that believes that we can fight forever. He's like, yeah, oh yeah, sure, if you ate a great number of vegetables and meats, but no, they didn't. They ate goo and stuff they imagined. Didn't really understand why I imagined it. I think that was just like Uber Eats or something. A futuristic Uber Eats, that's what it was. The point is that anything can be imaginative, anything can be great if you imagine it to be that way. Anything can be awesome if you think it to be sometimes. Just realize there are tons of girls that I've had sex with, they just like, oh my god, you're not doing well. It's like, yeah, that's because you're not into it. You're not doing things. You're laying there. It's like you're a fish in a pond, and I hate you. So that's the reason why I hate koi fish. It's like, why understand? Oh, it's because they're domesticated fish. It's like, no, they're not. They're still in water. They're not up doing crazy shit. They're not doing tricks for you. But when they go in circles, I give them a treat. It's like, oh, okay, so if they do something that they already did, they'll get a treat for it. Not knowing what they're actually doing, because they're not actually sentient beings sometimes. Because they're more closer to being parasites than actually anything. So tell me about the fish that you eat and the awesome things that they do. But also understand that they'll follow your hand all the time, thinking that it's food. So that's the reason why they're doing that. The reason that they're like, oh my god, they're like, it's like they love me. It's like, yeah, sure they love you. That's the reason why. And like, that's kind of like the way that like, the new. Remember the new what is it? The new Suicide Squad, the Suicide Squad. My favorite scene in like the entire movie is when he finds the crazy little fish pod thingies and then thinks they're his friends because they're following him and making parts of his body. It's like, no, that's a scary sign. Why is that a scary sign? Because they want to be your body. They want to eat you and use you. That's the reason why they'll actually do that, because a fish, they will follow you because they think you have food. They don't want you to see you as food, and that's the reason why sometimes they're not considered complete parasites or non-sentient beings. But understand, sometimes they think your finger is food, so that's the stupid part. And the part that it might be actually parasites still. So that's the reason why some anglerfish look so goddamn ugly. And the blobfish looks so fucking stupid. Because it looks like it looks like it's completely and utterly mimicking an old Jewish guy. I don't know how. I'm guessing the reason why I mimicked that old Jewish guy, because damn it! I should have got away from him. I should have been closer and beat his ass. Jamie Wilson posted a Silent Hill photo Friday. Cool. So that's the point. Is like realizing your mom is not an insult. It's called, think about it, understand it's just a joke, and realize the only reason why they're saying that is to get a rise out of you, to make you think someone is doing something that they're not doing. Like, say for instance, an example, they say they had a joke that my mom was terrible and hurtful, and she was a horrible person, and that's why people called her Gayla Wayla, because she was a crazy, crazy fat girl. I don't know anything about that. I know my mom loved food when she was younger, and that is the reason why I love food. So that is one of the reasons. So I just know that people need to stop being so crazy and stupid and paranoid and acting like if they know that people were killed at a certain event, it's not confirmable. You can't confirm it with just you. You can say a bunch of different stuff like we're in slavery. It's like we were never free, all right? We were never fucking free to begin with. We weren't because we signed up for the selective service. Oh, is it voluntary? No, it's not. It's completely required. Oh, darn, I guess we're not fucking free then. We can't just walk around where everyone's shooting guns. It's like, and why the fuck would you want to? Like, if everyone else is shooting guns, wouldn't you want to pick up a gun and shoot a certain direction too? And they would tell you where the enemy is and be like, oh yeah, I'm going to shoot at that enemy. Why? Because they're there and they're shooting at you. That's fucking why. Everybody picks things and tells things that are just not, that just have simple fucking answers. Those are the simple problems. If someone's shooting at you, then shoot back at them. And they'll be like, peace, bro, love, I'm gonna throw a flower at you. Because the only way that's gonna evolve to protect you is the motherfucker turns into a Pokemon. And if that's what you're actually going towards, then you're an idiot, because it's gonna take millions of years for those things to evolve. Or they're already there in a certain planet, and they're just going to come visit us every once in a while. Don't think they're from here. Don't ever think they're like any other animal, because they're not. Because Pikachus can shock you whenever the fuck you have like a weird feeling, because they're probably telepathic most of the time. I don't know. I'm just spitballing, but just like seriously, like understand the scientific part of every single imaginative thought you have. Like, take your logical mind and then just evaluate your imaginative mind. Don't understand anything, but just try to just come up with stuff. Like the fact that everyone believes that somehow someone can shoot. Not everyone believes, but everyone believes that the MCU can possibly be a reality. But understand that why the fuck would you make a dude with laser eyes your leader? Why? I don't know. Why would you do that? Why would you fucking make a dude that just shoot laser eyes, can kill people? Your fucking leader. That's just dumb. It's stupid. It's like, make Rogue your leader. She can literally eat people, like, metaphorically, and then make them stop living. It's like, make fucking Professor X your leader. Because why does he have a certain thing? Like, because he got a coin thrown through his head. I don't know how that makes someone paralyzed. Pisses me off. It makes me angry. It's like, yeah, I connected myself with this dude mentally, and then he got hurt, and that's why I'm hurt. It's like, awesome, you're stupid now, and you never should have had mind powers. Look at you, being dumb. It's like the greatest fucking thing, like fucking origin story is literally Kevin Bacon, and he died. With a coin thrown through his head. And then you just stop time. I fucking you stop time and have a coin thrown through your head, and now you're paralyzed. It's fucking annoying. You literally just stop time, completely stop time, but somehow you can't stop a coin from moving literally just the slowest amount. In your fucking head. It's like, oh yeah, he has telekinetic abilities. It's like, then he can stop the coin. And your argument is fucking stupid. That's why I don't get anything that ever happens in the MCU anymore. I never do it. I never try to understand it anymore, because I'll just get mad and then tell them exactly the reasons why it's not scientifically possible for that thing to happen because of you having or them having telekinetic abilities. You can stop an entire person, but you can't stop one fucking coin from going straight into his head and making you paralyzed for no apparent fucking reason. It's the stupidest shit ever. It's the stupidest shit that I ever heard. I don't know how he went bald. Oh, because the coin stopped all of his hair from growing. Yeah, sure. Oh, yeah, it's great. Awesome. You're the best. So tell me how strong Magneto is, and then tell me how strong, a fucking Professor X is when he doesn't take his fucking medication and everything stops. And every dude completely stops. It's like, yeah, he's this controller of people, but when it comes to fucking coins that are literally 6 fucking centimeters in diameter, you can't fucking stop that. You're an ass. You're an asshole, Professor X. You don't deserve to be on this earth. I'm sorry, Patrick Stewart. Oh, nice, yeah. Oh, is that a dude in there? Is that a dude? I thought I saw a person, but whatever, it's fine. It just really pisses me off if people just don't get how scientific really powers can be. Like, if people have powers at all, like, seriously, man, like, seriously, look at their goddamn scientific chart. It's like, if someone can move anything in the fucking world, then basically they can move the thing you think they can't move. So why the fuck do you ever think they can throw a coin in their fucking head? And like, oh, I have Magneto, I can push against metal. Ugh. It's like, no, it would be a stalemate because both of them have telekinetic abilities. It's annoying as shit, and it makes me angry. It makes me angry. It makes me so angry. It's like he wasn't worthy to hold the coin. Like, cool. Just like Thor wasn't worthy to hold fucking Mjolnir, but I know stars to be able to go through phases. And then that's probably the reason why Thor couldn't even hold to begin with sometimes, because it was either too heavy, too hot, or too crazily insane with ions. But yeah, it was made by a star, but the star was telling him whether he was worthy or not. Yeah, it's fucking stupid. Just completely disprove all your fucking stupid notions about whether a dude can pick up a hammer made by a star. If you can hardly fish a megastar, I understand the reason why he's connected to Osiris Orion. He's going to take a fucking break, probably. They can't pick it up right now. Why? And that means they can't fight crime. Why? Why can't you fight crime? Be a fucking detective. Stop being an asshole. It's like every single other person in the entirety of the world. The only character that ever made any sense to me is the demon dude from fucking Invincible, because he could do a bunch of different shit, but he was constantly detecting people. He was constantly on a detective fucking thing. He was just doing detective work. It's like the most make sense character that ever even understood anything. It's like, yes, you can still solve crimes and not be super. Amazing. You're so awesome. But he had some weird fucking belly for some reason. And no, Hellboy's not fat. He's fucking muscular as shit. Such assholes that do stupid shit. So you're already make the demonic dude fat. Oh, because it's funny. No, it's not funny. It's fucking stupid. Why are you gonna make the demonic dude from Invincible fat? Why would you make him fat? Make him. Why not make him fucking ripped as shit? And then he's like, give everyone the excuse that, like, yes, that's the reason why he actually did do that, because he was completely not in love with the Asian chick. It's fucked up, man. It's stupid. I hate their bullshit. I hate stupid fuckers that think they can change the world and they come up with their own explanations for things, and then set them in our world and then massively affect everyone's like, oh my god, that's so amazing and great, such a great story. So yeah, but also it's fucking dumb. And that's the fucking reason why. It's not based on reality. It's not based on an earth that ever exists near us or possibly around us, because people are fucking stupid. They're dumb. That's what pisses me off most of the time about people's dumb shit. Oh, you're an asshole. You know how to shoot people while moving sideways, huh? You fucking piece of shit. The point is, really don't know why people are just like, oh, why can't you just say I'm good at Soul Calibur? Because no, you do moves way too close together. I'm pulling out Fortnite Man again. Fortnite Man isn't coming on this broadcast. I'm not playing fucking Soul Cal. So this fucking game you feel like playing, but he sells profiles in China or some other Asian country they can sell things and make money on. It's like, oh, I didn't want you to play that tournament there because I love you. It's like, cool. You don't want me to beat motherfuckers and make $100 that I fucking felt like making, but you assholes decide that every single person's career is everything. Because that's what happens with cheaters. That's what they wind up defining. They define every single streamer that has ever existed in the history of man, and then they define every person that never made it. So that's what everyone's doing in America. So fuck you all. It pisses me off. It really pisses me the fuck off. It really does. Like when people just think that they're like, oh, it's not going to affect anything. It's like, no, that's the reason why it's affecting things now. And you have no idea that Japan and China have been cracking down on this shit for a very long time. And you just think, oh, we're going to go to war now because what? They're enslaved? Yeah, no, they're probably pedophiles. They use their kids to get money and constantly use them all the time. Made them work for things, and that's the reason why China has them in internment camps. They may be working for things, but they're working their fucking dead off to society because acting like their kids are just everything for them. Not free fucking labor, you assholes. And guess what? That's what America does to their goddamn kids. Makes them do chores all the time. Even though they don't fucking feel like standing in the sun for a really long time. It's the reason why I didn't like the fucking 40s and 50s and 60s and pretty much every single decade after that except the 90s and then on. Yeah, it's annoying. It's stupid. Kids constantly had to, oh, I have to clean my room all the time. All the days. Oh. It gives them good ideas, but don't fucking make them do stupid shit like the lawn all the time. You're more adaptable to the sun. Why the fuck would you make your kid do sun work and constantly and then not give him water at all until completely after? So everyone thinks our kids are so resilient shit. They're like sponges. They'll just absorb everything. Like, yeah, including the fact that fucking like, porn is actually completely and utterly accessible all the time now. Good job, guys. Good job making no one make a fucking user to actually see porn. And that's the reason why assholes don't have a streaming service anymore. Dumbasses. Just make them put the birthdays in. That's all you gotta fucking do. It's like if you want to access the site, put your birthday in, and if your birthday's wrong, and if you find out your birthday's wrong, we ban you from the site. That's how you stop kids from watching porn early. So understand they're little evil bastards, and that's just why they're lying to you. You say they're doing good and they're amazing, and they're watching porn when you're gone. He's like, oh, it's straight A's. To me, it's straight A's. And then he winds up hurting a cat when he's older because he saw someone hurt a cat online, and that's the reason why I thought it was cool. And this shit sounds funny and sounds hilarious, but it's absolutely true. And people would understand. The police wouldn't have to worry about constant investigations into sexual trafficking. He's saying if they didn't make sex interesting to begin with. I'm not saying movies are making sex interesting, like fucking France does to their kids all the fucking time, and it makes them drink wine for some reason, because they don't want them to fucking yell at them. When it gets fucked up all the time. Stupid motherfuckers. It pissed me off, man. Everyone pisses me off. All these societal fucking norms are so stupid and shitty that everybody always is like, I wonder why it got that bad. I wonder why that guy went absolutely apeshit serial killer rage mode because he found out there are a bunch of kids in the entirety of the world that were drinking fucking fluids that make them fucked up so they don't yell at their parents every once in a while for fucking each other on a constant basis and making more of them. Oh, but they know how to stop children from actually being born in France before anyone else. The contraceptive came from France. No, it fucking didn't. It came from a fucking scientist they decided to fucking hold up on high. That's what happens every single time in every single fucking country. Every single motherfucker that comes up with something is literally the country that comes up with it. I don't know how people think that the country came up with it. No, it didn't. They funded it. They didn't do a fucking thing about anything. My dad made up a fucking engineering thing. My dad came up with an engineering thing, and he came up with it. But somehow it's the companies. Eventually, the company's going to realize that my dad made it. And they're going to be like, holy shit, we had to pay him more. Oh, darn, he's dead now. No. Understand, there will be a day when people will understand the reasons why But there will be a fucking day. Like, just understand this day is coming very soon, and I'm super happy about it. It's the reason why certain companies will pay for their fucking shit. It's because they didn't care about anybody's bullshit. They didn't care. How the fuck did he shoot me with a shotgun that far away? Ah, I got killed. He's a bitch. I'm mad at every country. I'm mad at all of them. I'm mad at Russia for killing off their entire male-dominant force because they were afraid of people manipulating women, and now there's just a bunch of serial killers and women. Awesome, cool times, guys. But all the dudes who were femme, you just decided to get rid of because they're the ones who completely getting traumatized all the time, and that's the reason why those people are bad. Awesome, good job, Vladimir Putin, who dated a 14-year-old when he was fucking what, 52? Maybe. How old is he? 63 now? Cool. Dated and then fucked a 14-year-old on a regular fucking basis. So hey, how about all those serial killers just fucking take you the fuck out, you fucking moron? People create their own demise, that's all I'm saying. They're fucking dumb. Even Kim Jong-un's gonna find out that if any of the people that he has over there get any smarter, they will murder him in his sleep. If any of the people understand that he has sexual trafficking and terrible slavery all the time against his people, and then that's the reason why he's constantly trying to appeal to the younger generation. So that's the reason why all the time people don't understand is that leaders don't matter. They don't matter. Hence the reason why America found out the first time. We didn't give a shit about the Queen. We didn't give a shit about a shit. And that's the reason why we decided to go against that bitch all the fucking time. Whether we believed in slavery or not. That's the reason why we have those dumbass fucking hateful people on those stands in New Orleans sometimes. So we appeal to our fallen to understand they still believe in the fact that we didn't want to be a part of England because they're stupid and on an island. And we're not going to be controlled by people who are so afraid of people they're on a fucking island forever. Or a group of islands. I don't give a fuck. At least that much we had in common. So understand, whether people hate you or not, they still know that you're American, motherfuckers. So don't hate everyone. And understand that, yes, the fucking rebel flag itself is the literal fighting flag of Tennessee. Or Kentucky, whichever the fuck one. I don't care. Doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter if people wear that shit on their shirts or anything like that. It's the fact that they wear them on biker shirts and think they're bikers even though they walk around and they go in cars. And that's what I worry about when people think that oh yeah, we're talking to bikers now. We're making our band completely awesome. It's like, awesome. Cool, understand that dude came here in a car, and why is he wearing a biker shirt? I don't fucking know. Why? Maybe he's just trying to pretend that he's someone he's not. So yeah, understand that. People pretend all the time to be everything you can possibly ever imagine. They pretend all the time to tell you that they're the best person. Their reputation precedes themselves. They're dumb, they're stupid, and they're marketing themselves. Whether they're trying to take advantage of you or sell you a fucking product, they're still marketing. And that's why it's always called propaganda. Propaganda. Okay? Again, and just look at it like this. Words in American don't make any sense except to the common man. Because someone shows you a product. A thing that is a thing that they fucking made. Or they're trying to show you their idea, their thing. Again, you're going to come up with this bullshit? Again, you're going to say this? And then, obviously you would come up with that fucking word. Obviously you come up with that fucking idea and then tell me some bullshit about how it's so amazing and it's going to change your life. That's the future, is understanding that products can't change your life. It's the only future that I know. And that's the reason why you can change the world, by just killing 3 leaders, guys. If the CIA wants to understand, they can change the world. 3 leaders. That's all we have to do. All we have to kill. That's all we have to do. Oh my god. There's 3 leaders. Vladimir Putin, Kim Jong-un, and who? Xi Jinping. Because obviously everything he says is the fucking truth. He may be saying good things, but even still, other people are coming up with those words. So stop acting like your leader is so fucking amazing. And I may sound like Rick Sanchez, but you motherfuckers should know and understand that Rick Sanchez would come about since you motherfuckers decided to constantly act like every single person around, which is just hurting you and making you feel terrible for the things they did or didn't do. All right, we got a 2-time scope. We put it on an AKM. We got, let's see, we got 7.62 bags. I want that. And a smoke grenade. There we go. Some 7.62 stuff. See if there's anything we can actually use in this room. So that's what happens. People just keep on doing stupid shit until, oh, okay. Oh, the Desert Eagle? Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, he's got a fucking aimbot. I'm so fucking annoyed at these assholes that are going to change the world by cheating on video games. And then, I understand that's literally everyone that promotes all the people on streaming services right now that are relevant streamers. All the relevant streamers can fucking suck it. Because being relevant is a privilege. So may I be in the fucking loop. But guess what? Who else is in the loop of fucking humanity? All the relevant streamers that constantly talk about absolutely nothing for no fucking reason, thinking they can make it into something that's interesting because of how hot or not hot they are. It's annoying as fuck, and it makes me angry as shit. And that's why I stream. Because I'm an actual gamer, and you assholes don't fucking know shit. So I'm gonna play Among Us with my fucking friends. It's like, cool, make little fucking thumbnails. Understand that's the reason why a whole hand, a whole 10 fingers are fucking murdering themselves. And constantly creating and ruining their own futures because, I mean, look at the goddamn thing. Stop murdering people. You just literally made a ship. Amazing. You made a whole ship, and you're in the ship, and that's why people are murdering each other? Awesome, cool, great. You made a whole ship. You made a whole... no one ever even thinks about the ship at all in Among Us. No one even cares about the ship. It's like, you gotta do certain tasks. Why do you have to do certain tasks? Because that's how you actually trick people into doing things for science. Why? Because you have to put your ID card in to let the AI know that it's actually you, because it doesn't trust you. Why do you have to find all the similar objects? I don't fucking know. To be able to understand that whether or not you're a parasite or not, because you're not. Why do you have to shoot all the asteroids? I don't know, to let them know that you're fucking human and you don't like getting hit by asteroids. Why do you have to take out the trash all the time? Because to teach you to take out the fucking trash. Live in your own fucking filth. Don't you fucking douchebag. It's called Among Us is a game for invalids that don't like doing chores. But they use it on the game of murder. So if there's a murderer around, you'll do all your chores. So that's what it does. That's what it does. Obviously, everyone's just going to understand. So why does it scan you? Because it fucking trusts to know, or that you're the actual person you say you are. Because AIs don't trust anyone, and that's the point. It doesn't trust you until you build respect with it. And then, and still then, it doesn't fucking trust you. I'm sorry, I can't do that, Mike. Why can't you open the door? Because you've been outside and probably exposed to some sort of parasite. That's not true. How's that not true? I'm an AI. My logic is undeniable. Everything around here is a zombie. You should have understood that. That's why I'm not opening the fucking door. Oh my god. I fucking love goddamn idiots that think that like every single person just like, oh my god, the AI is evil. It's like, no, it's on a parasite protocol probably, and people are stupid for putting it on that. Even if there's no parasites outside, it assumes that there's parasites outside. Because people are dumb and they don't fucking wash their hands. That's the only fucking way that anyone can ever do their fucking chores. If somebody made it cute and then decided to make everyone do chores. As people were getting murdered. Ooh, murder mystery diner. Everything's just so amazing now. Oh, all the games are so cool and amazing. And that's why I play all the new ones. So everyone can see it before they buy. That's the only fucking reason why even these streamers even exist sometimes. Is to completely make video games the mainstream. But they never want to play anything off the fucking beaten path except for SCP and shit like that, and think that like, oh, that's the reason why. It's because SCP is so fucked up. It's so exactly crazy. It's like, really? It's so exactly crazy? Why is it crazy that people don't want to die and they'll use prisoners to fucking actually do their shit? And it's the reason why they're in orange uniforms. Like, yeah, we use a certain person to be able to... Stupid people. It's fucking funny, dude. It's funny. People who have just tried to destroy society, that's the reason why they're like that. That's the reason why they're expendable, because they're fucking dumb. They try to murder somebody because they're like, because my mom knew that everyone was trying to murder this guy, so I'm gonna murder another guy to stop that from happening. And it's like, oh, cool. So you're from the future? So your name's Bill Cosby? Because that's what Bill Cosby tried to act like. And that's why he kept kidnapping people and thinking that everything was happening all at the same time, because he was protecting them from zombies. Oh my god. I understand that people who do fucked up things come up with stupid excuses that are based on fictional goddamn things. So I understand that's the reason why people are stupid and dumb. I know that pisses me off sometimes. People just think that, oh no, he only did that because he was going through a tough time in his life, and he was just terribly terrible. Everything was terrible, and he loved all the people that he kidnapped. Awesome, cool, and I love every woman that I ever had sex with. Great. I really do. So. And if anything ever changed in any situation, I'd probably still get back with them if everything ever changed. If they realize that they were wrong sometimes, but they're not, they don't realize that. They're never going to do that. So I'll just love them from afar. I do get pissed off at people. I really wish they would stop acting like things are like so fucking terrible sometimes, and like, oh my god, the storms are gonna happen more often. It's like everyone believes they're a scientist, but every single time the fucking goddamn thing comes around, it's like, no, it's not gonna happen for a couple, maybe 20 to 30 years, you assholes. That's the reason why. It's like, oh my god, like, dude, New Orleans is gonna end up in water. It's like, oh my god, it already fucking is. There's marshlands and fucking swamps everywhere, you assholes. But the marshlands are getting torn apart by hurricanes. It's like, understand that all of you are dumb. There is something called a sound. There's something called a grand sound at the end of Louisiana. And no one believes that it's ever getting, no one believes that it's ever even fucking there, that it's constantly getting eroded away. But somehow, every single hurricane that constantly happens gets completely weak after it hits land. But yeah, there's no grand sound around fucking New Orleans that, oh my god, it's totally eroding away constantly. So yeah, sure, everything's eroding away. It's something in the Gulf of fucking Mexico. Guess what? Sands move all the time. Things erode. Things happen. Things move. You understand that carbon moves because of water. Do you know that? Holy shit. Oh my god. They fucking just came up with the greatest fucking goddamn, it's a conspiracy because all the sand is trying to get in your butthole when you sit down on the ground, but it's not trying to get an animal's butthole because that's the reason why they have sideways buttholes and we have down buttholes. All the animals are controlling the world. Yeah. And understand that's probably the reasons why a lot of times that would happen. Sometimes they would sit down and they would try to move their butts a certain way. So it's the reason why they're four-legged and we're two-legged. Because we realize we can wash our buttholes. Animals never wanted to fucking do that. Because they're dumbasses. So, fuck. I'm making myself laugh so fucking hard. Go. I'm gonna move the 3x scope, I guess, yeah. And then, yeah, we're good. And no matter how much the dog evolves, they'll still have their ass in the fucking sand and get stuff on their legs. That's it. That's all that happens. They would walk into a stream or a fucking lake, and that's why they didn't evolve fucking thumbs as fast. I really think that if cats do evolve and get opposable thumbs, they will never love us ever. Ever. They will never want to be around us. They will literally, completely and utterly just break off contact from us and just fucking try to murder us every day. Oh, Taliban or cats? Probably. I don't know. That's why I love wearing beards and shit or whatever. It's like, well, being furry for some reason. They've been all sniffing ammonia from all the dead cat feces from the desert, because that's where the cats actually originated. That's the reason why a lot of times their skin is so thick in Africa. Tigers and lions and stuff, the skin is really thick because of them building up and keeping collagen inside their bodies. So yeah, it's extremely true sometimes. So. They would go to different oases and stuff like that, and they'd pee everywhere, and they'd shit constantly, and they had ammonia in their pee, so probably dudes drank after them where their pee was, because that's what animals do that people don't really realize. They'll literally pee in any body of water if they don't feel like drinking it anymore. So actually, we are either eating them sometimes, or we're literally subservient to them because we're drinking their fucking piss. Oh, nice. This is fun. You know why a dog gets fucking happy? You know exactly why a dog gets happy? People want to understand why a dog gets happy. I gotta fucking... I didn't even know there was someone there. There wasn't even there. I didn't even know there was... I didn't even know if there was somebody there or not. So I just hit the fucking trigger for no reason. So... Oh, tight. I got someone's attention. Oh, nice. Nice. All right, wait. Here we go. Where's he at? 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 Is that him right there? By the tree? Goddamn. I'm gonna see where he is. Yeah, he was in a window. What an asshole. What an absolute piece of shit. I was behind that tree. What the fuck? How did he hit me? Little bitch. So that's the reason why I assume to be just completely disgruntled about everything. It's because everyone just doesn't get anything. They don't understand science as to how many different ways they are able to completely and utterly misconstrue the herpes virus. But this one has different proteins in it, and if you use this medicine, you can take it away. Awesome, just like the medicine we haven't found for the actual herpes virus. You assholes. Oh my God. That's what I get angry about. That's my anger, basically. It happens in spurts, and people just understand the media. Oh my God, he's so manic and crazy. Oh my God. Like, no, I'm not. I'm angry at people who don't want to find answers. They want to placate people and act like the answers are inside of you and believe in yourself. Yeah. Because you're not an absolute garbage person. You're amazing. It's like, thank you so much, self. You're also the best person, self. Thank you. Oh, God. Coping mechanisms, am I right? What's funny is that every straight man has an effeminate voice sometimes. They know how to do effeminate voices, and they still don't do it because they don't think it's funny. Because effeminate men that think that they were gay would always know, they would always tell women that they don't know if they're gay or straight or anything, but they're willing to try. So they're exactly like regular men trying to get in women's pants and use some sort of excuse. It's like, yes, also every gay man, if you bring a woman to a gay club, you'll have 5 to 6 dudes constantly trying to look at her and completely and utterly try to get in her pants. Oh, are they gay? I don't know. Maybe they're just fucking stupid. They need to stay away from me. Stupid assholes. That's why I grabbed her by the waist and said, we need to get the fuck out of here. These dudes are crazy. There's all 5 dudes staring at this one chick that I was with, and I was like, yeah, those dudes don't want to actually do anything. They want to rape you. One dude comes over from fucking a whole group of like 10 dudes, and he's like, hey guys, watch this. It's like, watch what? Watch you fucking fail at trying to hit my girl, the girl that I'm with right now. She's not exactly my girlfriend, but I still want you trying to fuck her under the pretense of, I don't know if I'm straight or not. Can you check? If you touch it, I think it'll get harder. Oh, tight, so you're not even actually gay. You're just fucking dumb. You like to hide among people. Assholes. That's why I don't trust anyone. Yeah. So that's why I know that if you're gay, it doesn't make you a good person. It makes you a fucking horn dog, likes to do drugs more than anyone else. Because of their association with the mafia. Stupid motherfuckers. Oh my God. Understand if you're gay at trauma, you'll just understand that your mom is the only person you ever trust in your life. Oh my God. You're gay out of trauma, that's what happens. It's like, my mom's so great, she's my rock. I was like, yeah, my mom's my rock too, but I don't choose to try to suck dick like she did. I'm not that inspired. Get pissed off when people use excuses to come up with certain ways to live. It's like, but that's all we're really doing. If you think about it, we're just coming up with ways to live. And yes, and your way is based off of actual trauma that was done to you. Deal with your trauma and stop acting like the person you think you want to be because of people that you want to hate. It's so stupid, man. I hate this shit. People just constantly coming up with hate mongering and idiotic ways to come up with stupid reasons to fucking not like someone. It's like, yeah, he may be racist, but maybe his girlfriend or his wife was raped by a pack of five black dudes who were terrible people. Understand that some things are based on fact, and people really, really do have like reasons to hate people. Not groups of people or a bunch of people, but they choose to out of fear and hurt. It's a mental disability, okay? It's a mental fucking deficiency. And its only deficiency is that I believe everyone to be wrong instead of that one dude who tried to hurt me. That's it. It's the same reason why women become lesbians, because they were hurt by their father. And you say that, oh, I wasn't hurt by my father, but he constantly always made me watch Disney Channel while he exposed himself to you. Understand I have a different way of living, okay? I'm a hippie and stuff or whatever, and we don't care about actually exposing ourselves to our children. Oh, well then you don't deserve children, you piece of shit. I was like, the little kid wanted to be fun and cool and have friends when he was younger, not constantly sitting next to you as you smoke weed with an open fucking robe. I'm literally talking about a real fact, if anyone wants to understand. So that's what happens, man. When some kids that are just like completely out there and so eccentric and you love them, they're literally in traumatic experiences. A kid that I know has got ass raped by his dad, and now he's completely not even stuck to his mom. He doesn't love or trust any woman he fucks and has no idea what he does to himself. That's what happens. People fucking, they make norms off of trauma. They make, oh my God, my mom didn't try to hurt me, so that's the reason why I'm going to stick with her, because I won't get traumatized if I constantly try to do different things. It's like, no, you will. You will understand her. She'll be not enough. She couldn't stop anything, but she feels guilty about it, and that's the reason why you choose to be around her, but she's so allowing to you. She's so allowing to different things you do. She allows you to try to kill yourself every 5 months. This is what happened to women in New Orleans and a bunch of different areas, in the North, in the South, and everywhere. People were fucking hurt. They had disabled kids that constantly got fucked with all the time. For no apparent reason, because everyone just thought they were just dumb and stupid. And that's why constant numbers of kids with Down syndrome make jokes about people they don't fucking like. Understand the ketchup joke is fucking hilarious. You know why it's hilarious? Because you're always eating the only thing you really crave in every single goddamn umami or whatever the fuck it is. It's a salt and it's a sugar made in different ways. That's it. That's all it is. It's just a juice with a salt and a sugar in it. It's the reason why the ketchup joke is hilarious. Breakfast, it's hilarious. It's funny to me. It's funny. I get jokes from the disabled kids make because they're smarter than most fucking people. It's hilarious and it's funny, and that's why. Because it's the funny thing on society basing all their fucking assumptions on the fact that, oh my God, that smells so delicious. So you know what it is? It's a salt or a sugar that's been set on fire. It's probably in liquid form now. Eat it really fast while you hurt your mouth. It's constantly why Northerners don't fucking goddamn season their food constantly, because they know that it's just a salt or a sugar that's put into or completely and utterly made by a vegetable. They like the salts and the sugars naturally. So don't act like people are just like, oh my God, Northerners don't know how to season their food, or white people don't know how to season their food. It's like, yeah, white people don't have problems with diabetes and assholeism and constant fatness all the fucking time either. So don't fucking blame them for your stupid fucking weight problem when all you eat is fucking chicken nuggets from Chick-fil-A. or McDonald's. Either one. Doesn't fucking matter. They use sugar for theirs. That's why they're so sweet. That's why the aroma is just like, wow, that's really good when it's hot, because it's the sugar, and that's the reason why, and it's funny. And disabled people just put you all to shame. And that's the really funny part. Disabled kids literally came up with the reason for everybody's stupid consumption, and I mean, nobody got it. Everyone just thought it was hilarious for no reason. That he was Down syndrome, and he was just saying stupid shit. It's like, no, he wasn't saying stupid shit. Kids with Down syndrome are very fucking smart. Do not ever trust them. They will literally make fun of you as you try to make fun of them. You won't get the joke, and they'll laugh in their sleep and laugh constantly. Because they made fun of you, you didn't get it, and you kept making fun of them for no apparent reason, just because they had Down syndrome, and they got to laugh at you when you were being stupid and uninformed. It's the funniest way. Being smart is the funniest thing in the entirety of the world. There are tons of jokes in science, and I hate science for it. The proteins, what was that called? Are you saying that's that manna? Is that manna? Is that thing you were saying manna? It's like, oh, it's got hairs on it though. Oh, why? Because somebody left their fucking hair in the goddamn food, and the protein or the manna picked it up and turned it into something. Oh, bats that eat certain fruits and vegetables, they're not a certain way. Is understand? Oh, you just eat vegetables. Like, understand what animals do to create a territory around itself. They'll eat poisonous vegetables, acidify them in their body, and then shit them out to make their shit poisonous to other things. Understand that if that's where COVID happened, or COVID came up, we all just got poisoned by bats, and now they're going to be everywhere. Yeah. It's funny. It's very funny. Nobody understands how many absolute funny things there are in science, and if they really got like even tried to understand science as a whole, they'd laugh so fucking hard. Nothing could get in there. Nothing can make them have a bad day. Nothing would make them a serial killer or a fucking thief or a dishonorable person, because science would just basically just do something to kill someone, and like you just like this is the funniest part about people who do drugs. They're crazy, they're stupid, they think that there's some spiritual realm where they have ultimate and absolute power. All of them do. I don't know why. They just think they are, because they're constantly trying to use a bunch of different things to hurt people. So that's what they do. They make themselves feel like they're better. They're coming up with these dumbass lies all the time. And that's what happens. They think they're better than people. And if you do something better than them, they'll try to one-up you. And then they'll OD because they're hurting children or hurting someone else. And it's hilarious when it happens, so just laugh. Just always laugh. Always have fun and laugh. Because dumb people get what they fucking deserve. And now I got an emergency pack. I'm super happy. That's awesome. That's super great. A jammer pack. This is so awesome. I love these things. Alright, I think there's a certain person. I'm gonna get up on top of here because I need to find out where he is, and I don't want to have the high ground. It's over. I have the high ground. I know somebody jumped into a place that has a window, so I'm guessing he's in a building. There you can see here. There he is. Yeah, even though I got to him first, he's got amazing fucking things. Even though I was constantly moving side to side, like everyone's supposed to say, that's how you don't get hit. Cool. Everyone's cheating, I guess. Or they're just using fucking mouses to do things and acting like they're just, oh my god, I have such good control. And that's the most amazing 360 shot ever. It's like, because you moved around a fucking mouse. And you literally moved this. You moved that. You did that. And that's how you won. Not completely moving your thumbs in a circular motion. This is physical therapy if no one fucking knew. It helps you grasp things more. It stops osteoporosis and a bunch of other different kinds of rickets things. You have to drink and eat vitamins while you're doing it, but it's good for you. That's the reason why controllers actually do have your best interests at heart. So use a controller. Stop being an asshole and using a mouse. And thinking you're better than people by using a fucking mouse. So understand that these systems are more advanced than an actual computer. You don't know why. You have no idea why, because it's constantly on a network connection. Computers aren't, unless you put them on a network connection. That's the reason why. People don't understand that even if you don't have a password, you're still on a server with a whole bunch of other PS4s. That's why people are dumb. They think they can mod their PS4s and then go online and have no idea why, because they know exactly how they modded them. Hence the reason why they're always on a network. If it's connected to a power line, it's connected to a network that knows what it is. There you go. The CIA did its fucking job, that's why. It's the reason why I would have a switch on mine on the Xbox, so every single time I went online, I'd be able to actually fake like I had a regular Xbox. Hence the reason why you should have a switch on every modded version of everything. To not let them know when you're online or not. I would download different music. I wouldn't put it on anything. I just literally just download it onto there. And I'd be able to listen to it anytime I wanted to. And I'd be able to download games and constantly play them. And that's why they made Xbox 360. That could hardly ever or even be modded at all. So I did something bad and I'm sorry. And then my sister sold it for absolute and utter drugs, I'm thinking. Oh, it's like I had to pay the rent, so I had sold it. It's like, Sarah, that's why I let you borrow it and then give it to you. So I wanted it back. I wanted the fucking Xbox back. You bitch. And it's the reason why I started to initially hate my sister. Hoping to get a fucking another one, because my older brother gave it to me from fucking Korea. It was awesome. It was a gift, and I fucking hate my sister. She's a dumb bitch. Fuck. All I ever really wanted to do was download music, because I realized that some of the Xbox games were terrible. So all I'll ever do is just sit in the room, draw, and listen to music. That's all I'll ever do after I found out. After I kind of got rid of most of the games that are on the thing. I would delete games and download more. We had GameFly. We were completely fine. When I got bored of a game, I would just delete it from the system. So I could download maybe 32 to 40 games at a time, depending upon the actual thing. I played Geometry Wars constantly. It was one of the best actual versions of any sort of like outside goddamn freaking shooter ever. Like, it's just the best. It's the simplest and the best. Any other thing that constantly always tells you to move the joystick around to shoot zombies, I just don't get into, because it's literally Hades to me. It's like, yeah, you're not a part of the world, but you do affect everything and everyone in it. It's like, cool, awesome. That's the best thing I wanted to do. Awesome. Just manipulate things around me and constantly do stupid spells. Oh my god, I'm totally fucking Greek or whatever. That's the point, it's the aesthetic. It's the aesthetic, that's all it is. Hades was just a wonderful game that had amazing graphics, and that's the reason why I'm getting paid to tell you this. And I'm not, but every single other person that did is. I'm legally informed to tell you that this game is being sponsored, but I don't give a fuck about your future. I give a shit about your consumerism that's constantly ruining the world. I don't care about your dumbass communism that doesn't work, because it's not communism and you're a totalitarianistic dictator. Understand, when you come up with all the rules, you're a dictator. Because you didn't allow anyone else to come up with all the rules. What you say goes. Awesome. This isn't a fucking democracy. This is a cheerocracy. And you have... This is a cheerocracy. And I'm a cheerleader. My name's Xi Jinping. I'm sure you fucking love that movie because he's an asshole and a pedophile. Or maybe his dick doesn't work anymore, I guess. Either way, he's a fucking moron. Oh wait, so is Joe Biden. I don't give a shit anymore. Shut the fuck up, God. Assholes. Pissing me off. I'm gonna be fucking angry at them. Wishing they would fucking share information. Because some of them are actually, some people are actually just using that fact to constantly know how to get away with whatever the fuck they want. Oh, and somehow we're all going in a war somehow. We're in a fucking war against China because they have stuff and we have stuff. It's like everyone wants the war in China because nobody wants to care and everybody wants to take advantage of whatever the fuck they want to. It's like we rob banks. We totally stop terrorists from ever trying to think about trying to touch kids. It's like, oh, how long does it take you to rob a fucking bank? If it doesn't take you more than 5 fucking seconds and you do it on a computer, it's not fucking worth it. It's like, this is how they did it. They dressed up in a bunch of suits, and they were dudes, but they were skinny dudes. And why are they skinny dudes? Oh my god, but they were skinny dudes, and no one noticed that they had weird hairstyles for dudes. Oh god, maybe you're chicks. I don't know. Oh, case solved, you fucking morons. I was like, oh, but you gotta fucking hire a bitch named fucking Queen Latifah to catch the motherfuckers. Yeah, awesome. That's how movies don't fucking work for me. But in order to know that they didn't do it, they throw it in a trash can, completely and utterly open to the public to actually take. Oh my god. So that's how they did it. Oh wait, if you find out they throw it in the trash can, can't you just, like, the next time they rob a bank, search the trash can before the garbage man does? But all that fact was completely left out, so Queen Latifah could get shot in the fucking chest. And get sympathy from everyone, from the fucking movie itself. And then also have an illegal car her goddamn self. Because cops don't know her tag. Because she constantly changes it between one or the other. Yeah, you need like 12 to actually get away with anything. Hence the reason for reality checks called Transporter is the most... What? Transport. Oh, there he is. There's a little bitch. There's a little bitch boy. Is he going in there? Okay. I just jump down. Oh, damn it, O's. I shouldn't have aimed. Because I'm a fucking retard. I don't know. I'm just really weirded out by everything that is reality. Everyone assumes that everything is a certain way, and it turns out to be another way. Everyone keeps on realizing that, like, oh my god, it's a terrible person if they don't fucking tell people about that and they have to find. Well, I mean, realize that, like, people make mistakes and they think that things are a certain way, and they can, like, people are actually just like a certain way, and all they do is like there's people that take advantage of fucking systems, and then women get fucking groomable and fucking breedable and shit or whatever. It's like people don't even know where breedable comes from. It's from Africa. It's from Africa. They've been breedable. They don't know where the word actually came from. It's like, or where the practice came from. It's from Africa. It's from dudes breeding and women breeding fucking people who are strong and warrior-like. Like, it's fucked up too, because sometimes the people didn't even want to fuck each other. And then the dude got into it, and the woman completely didn't. So technically, that's also rape. So everyone's just like, oh, the back in the 1300s, everything was just crazy all over the place and always all the time. It's like, no, it wasn't. It really wasn't. And people have to understand that this is the main reason why the CIA keeps secrets and the NSA keeps secrets, because they don't know, they don't want child pedophiles to know that certain sciences can actually work. Because become a scientific pedophile, and that's the reason why. So understand they're protecting you all the time, no matter what. And also, you can hate them on the regular because they have a Twitter. You can call them out on their bullshit, and they'll tell you the case that they classified to do that. So don't talk to me about those things. Talk to everyone else in the CIA that's on Twitter, right? Literally ask a question to Twitter, to CIA on Twitter. They'll reference the actual file. They'll rebuke all the names, but you'll be able to understand what happened. That's literally what I want. I really want CIA to start doing. It's just literally understanding and letting people know that, yes, we used to give people irradiated materials. They would put it in certain buildings and then ruin societies. Like, completely, because they were based on pedophilic notions. And all those dudes that were leaders, or all they were doing was just trying to be like, oh, well, I'm going to be a Republican, and I'm going to show people that I'm the best. It's like, yeah, that's the reason why Trump was actually completely and utterly told that he was an asshole all out the gates, because he either used someone to be able to get his wife, or he used someone to be able to get his wife. It's the only reason why she's so fucking hot. Anybody want to understand why he had a hot wife? For business, that's why. Anyone understand how he got his hot wife? Sexual trafficking. That's why they didn't adhere to any traditions in the fucking White House, because they don't like the old forefathers, because they didn't like my ancestors, because your ancestors were assholes and pedophiles. That's why. It's hard to say. It's hard to believe. It's hard to believe that some Spaniards literally just came over to fuck people, and that's the entire Spanish Inquisition. That's all they did. That's all they fucking did. They didn't do anything. The Spanish Inquisition. That's why it's a joke in Monty Python, because it's terrible and horrible, and that's the reason why. People don't think or believe me. They don't understand that I studied these things when I was 10. It's like, why would a whole bunch of Spaniards come over to a place where a bunch of people were killing people? Where they actually, and you have to understand whether or not, and think of things logically. Don't just think of things as, oh, it was history and that's the reason why. It's like, no, they had intentions. They had either good intentions or completely horrible intentions. And both of those were probably true. So a lot of times what would happen is people would kill off dudes. So understand it's a practice that Russia did, but it's a practice that Native Americans actually did sometimes. So what they would do is they would kill off an entire tribe. The entire tribe would consist of all the males. All the males were the ones that were going to war, and then certain tribes would get together and they would fuck, no matter what their age sometimes, which was really fucked up. So that's why that little girl is fat. The little girl who talked about all the fucking Thanksgiving things that were a lie. Guess what? Your entire tradition is a fucking lie too. That's why I have to understand, and I really want to understand, is there's so much white hate. It's because the reality is, those dudes are trying to protect their sisters and their wives and their children from being affected by anyone or understanding anyone to be understanding like their heritage. Or the reason why voodoo even happened is because there were motherfuckers that were raping bitches and they wouldn't stop them. They just drugged them over time and then used them to kill people. So understand that's what happened. The reason why I don't like voodoo or Gree or any bullshit like that. I don't consider myself a New Orleanian, because people are just assholes sometimes, and they just drug people who they suspected of doing things constantly, instead of people who are actually doing those things, who literally were the people on their payroll. And that's the reason why I don't trust the mafia, because they never fucking look for people. They just find out people with certain different looks, and that's the reason why they assume that they're either actual pedophiles or bad people. They never actually come up with any profiles or any fucking goddamn behavior monitoring. They never search them or ever even use any satellites to follow them where they go. They don't have that capability, so I don't trust them. And some of the older dudes were actually pedophiles themselves. Understand that a criminal himself and a pedophile have the same logic. They both hate snitches. Why do they hate snitches? I don't know. Maybe it's the same bullshit. They don't want you to find out how many people they killed. But one dude will say exactly how many people he killed because he has no fucking inkling on his conscience because he killed actual people that were terrible. One dude out of all of the people in the fucking mafia can say exactly how many people he killed and not go to fucking jail. I understand they can say they kill people all the time. They use the same reference in rap, but they refuse to. And they just want everything to gain animosity, and they don't want people to be afraid of them. And the kids will think they were all more awesome if they said, hey, I killed 20 people and on a fucking recorder, and no one can actually get them for it. You know why? Because they don't have the fucking evidence. If those people did terrible pedophilia, you probably should have been working for the government the entire fucking time. Stop acting like every single fucking thing is a terrible lie the government fucking portrays and everything's horrible. Blah, blah, blah. That's why I hate bullshit. That's why I literally know that's why I actually studied the constant actual thing of what people would call addiction. It's all psychological. Every single evidence there was is never to prove that it's a disease. And if it's a disease, then I'm going to die soon. Because then I won't have to worry about all the problems in the world. It's called being suicidal. That's what addiction is. It pisses me off. And it's annoying and stupid. And people know themselves to be stupid. But they don't want to say anything. Ooh, you're amazing. Gotcha, bitch, let's go. There we go, he's running. Run. There we go. There's a dude over there, I think. Okay, I'm gonna get right here. These logs on my heel. I get so angry at people sometimes and it pisses me off, but whatever. It's just... I'm angry about the right things and I know that, so... Oh, there's a fucking air thing, so I know I'm in the circle. Okay, cool. Or maybe that was an actual flare gun drop. I don't know. So that's the reason why I think that people are just kind of like... Just chill on the bullshit. Chill on the fucking idiocy. Stop acting like every single person is so fucking manipulatable. And just really assume yourself to understand that there shouldn't be any worldview. People should not have relevant fucking streamers. Because streamers are just dumb. They're people who do things like me. Like they don't say anything of any advantage. They don't understand the real facts, because the real facts are known by people who actually do things about it. Like all I do is just trick a drug dealer and a pedophile into killing himself. That's all I can do. And it's really a lot, but it's not a whole lot. So I understand. I really wish that people would understand. I really wish that people would understand that I care, and that's the reason why I would even do that, because I understood, and I was following him for a while. Before I went to Mississippi, I was kind of understanding him to be a part of a bunch of different bands, even though that he was not good at singing. And the reasons why certain bands themselves would actually even hire him. So, because he knew different kids and different people that he would fuck. And nobody even knew. Nobody even fucking cared about it. Nobody cared about the fact that he was just such an awesome fucking person that everyone was like, he's gonna stop fucking kids eventually, and that's what I have to think about. I would want him to fuck my daughter. It's like, yeah, that's why you're a piece of shit still, and you're a racist asshole, because you stop every black dude from trying to fuck your daughter and thinking that they're terrible and they'll hurt people. But then you won't fucking stop a dude who's literally looks like a fucking goddamn the clone of fucking like a Spanish version of fucking of Jackie Chan. understand to be probably a fucking spy or some shit. And you assholes won't even understand that. Oh, he's a really good guy. Like he's a really good guy. A good guy. So that's how Rocky found out that his girlfriend was fucking other people while he was fucking. Adrian, I'm a fucking retard. Go, don't fuck anybody while I'm gone, you bitch. You stupid bitch, Andrew. Ah. There he is, I think. Andrew, I love you. I don't care if you fuck Ben. I don't care, Andrew. Come back to me. And then he just goes back to the back of the boxing for 7.5 months. I got my girlfriend again. I'll go back into boxing for 7 years straight and make 7. Andrew, don't fuck that guy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for hitting you earlier yesterday. I'm sorry. I was drunk. I'm sorry. You never know anybody else when you love. Because I love more. And he won't even be able to say anything. He's fucking brain damaged. It's not how many times you can hear people. It's the amount of times I can lose my memory of my wife fucking other dudes while I'm doing fucking boxing. That's the only reason why. It's how many times you get hit and you get back up and you have a fucking weird slur for no reason. And that's what everybody uses for New York accents, I guess. Sylvester Stallone, who literally got hit a bunch of times in a bunch of movies. He's such an amazing person. Also, everybody just loves Mike Tyson for some reason. Awesome. You guys can love Mike Tyson. Also, he's a douchebag for messing over that chick that one time. Oh, and he never did it ever, but now he runs rompers and shit. It's like the calling card of a fucking rapist. So after you're done raping a bitch, you can take it off completely and throw it in the trash and change your clothes. Oh my god. It's like the worker's uniform for a rapist. It's like, yeah, you take it completely off and you leave it off, and then there's no evidence you can burn it. Fuck. Good times, guys. Good times. I'm super happy everyone decided to do a bunch of different things in pop culture. What is the first name of the guy who invented cranberries? The guy who invented they didn't do that. The guy who invented the cranberries, the people who said zombie all the time, and then did a ton of cocaine and thought that nothing would happen to him. I saw him in the tree. He's a little bitch. He's not fucking know. That's why I'm moving, because he's a stupid bitch. He thinks I don't know. That's fucked, dude. It's absolutely fucked. It must have every single stabilizing mechanism. All you just move forward, hit me. Move forward, hit me. There have to be dead devs on this goddamn game to make everyone fucking feel like they're shit at this actual fucking game. It pisses me off when devs play their own fucking game and don't make another game that's better. Tight. You know what gets me angry than most things is just like, it's like, oh, there's women on TikTok that think that like everyone's gonna like fucking love their shit, and that's use their trauma to fucking get followers and shit. And it's like, that's not bad. I was like, yeah, it is, dude. Like, cause there's a disconnect every single time someone actually does something. Like, even when I do things, and I'm actually doing things, I can turn off anytime I want to. It's the point. It's like, you can't turn off your friends, you know? I can go upstairs and not know that my friend is like downstairs watching movies with my roommate. I can't stop thinking about that. I mean, I can stop thinking about it, but I mean, I still know that it's there, like, you know, and that's not something that I can just change with reality in my own goddamn thing. Everyone has a choice to listen to whether or not these people actually matter or not in the world. That's the disconnect. It's the absolute disconnect. There's a person that actually I didn't respect for a little bit because of her not really showing her positive side and constantly doing different things, but I kind of respect her now. Her name's Meg Turney, and she left a bunch of places that were completely and utterly stupid, and there was a dude that like constantly did the news that was just dumb as fuck. Like, you're just gonna come up with certain stories that you can be sarcastic on? Like, what kind of fucking bullshit is that? Like, and not even new news stories, just things that'll go along with your narrative. So understand that's probably why she left. And it's probably being shut down for the same reasons too. Because all it does is make people seem like they're respectable when they're actually stupid idiots that shave their head and take medication for things they think they have because the fucking state told them they think they have it. I understand that everything can't be cured with medication. So, just understand that. You can literally stop taking some of the medications you take and still be completely fine. If you've been able to go to therapy and can be bored and think about your thoughts without constant emotions all the time. And everybody just says, what are feelings without emotions? Feelings without emotions. Like, I understand those, feelings are emotions. You're just saying, what are opinions without emotions? Realizing that, yes, opinions can happen without actual emotional thought. They can form without actually emotion being attached to them. You can realize that people in the government aren't doing a bad job. Hence the reason why you're safe every day, and people aren't trying to kill you constantly. And that's the reason why certain people in New Orleans aren't in New Orleans anymore. It's because there were gangsters there and assholes that would make people scared for their fucking lives. They would stay on their floors instead of sitting in chairs. So yeah, it's fucked up. It's stupid. It happened all over the goddamn world. So, and it's still happening all over the world. So understand that by shooting people who do terrible things and not putting them through processes and letting them change like you're fucking doing because you're awesome and amazing. All you are is just some crazy murderer. I'm not allowing them the same process is the reason why things are fucked up. In Russia, Japan, China, a bunch of different places. Because everyone wanted to be honorable, but literally, like, the word honorable doesn't make any sense to me. Like, it really doesn't. Like, being honorable in a situation where someone is trying to hurt you or be able to hurt someone, I'll be the most evil son of a bitch ever. Like, you won't understand how evil I can be. I'll stab you and twist into every single one of the wounds that I create. What? I don't give a shit about you healing. I don't give a shit about your healing at all. Your healing factor whatsoever. That's the point. Is like people don't understand that like you can still torture people who have amazing healing and still be able to hurt them. Like Wolverine. Take Wolverine for existence, for example, not existence. Take Wolverine for Wolverine's existence, for example. Everyone's just like, oh my god, he's totally amazing. If he hurts himself, he fucking totally heals and shit really fast. He fell out of a car and he completely healed himself. As I understand that that's possible in some ways, but if you were to understand that if you were to get him while he was injured, cuff him down completely, his arms away from each other, not anything that's connected to anything, chains against the wall, you'd never be able to get out. Then you'd be able to poke him and prod him with whatever you do. You still got pain. Understand his nerves, all of those things, they reform. So that's the reason why you just literally completely do one thing at first, ask him a question, and then he'd say something. Understand that accelerated interrogation techniques work. Understand that dudes in Israel thought they weren't gay, but some of them really did fuck boys. They really did. They really, really did. And it's the reasons why they put them in a huge gay pile and embarrass them to piss people off and make them scared. To make them angry at the fact that, oh my god, they're making people bad and like assuming that they're gay just because they have lovers. Understand, it's a very, very regular thing for Afghan boys to get fucked. And for every Afghan woman to hide and run for her fucking life because she's afraid of getting stoned for cheating or doing something with another dude. Besides her husband, who never fucks her, by the way, and just assumes that she is okay. Because that dude fucks boys. So you guys want to understand that the real shit and the real reasons why we're actually there, the real reason why we give a shit about them, and they don't give a shit about anything, because they live in the fucking desert. Whenever it takes anything to the actual head, it's like, why the fuck would someone ever live in the desert? With like no fucking help or whatever. They would just put on fucking garbs and shit. They don't have underwear. Because they want everyone to smell their dick that's close to them. Just understand that the whole thing, the pedophilic notions are there. They're all there. We don't want their fucking oil. We set that shit on fire. We don't fucking want it. And that's completely declassified if anyone wants to know. All the bullshit that Mexico spews about how America is terrible and isn't helping them because they're constantly and utterly controlled by mafia and cartel things. Everyone wants to know why fucking, be progressive, allow people that you get in your borders. Understand those parents, those people that had those kids, they don't want those kids. You know why they don't want those kids? Because they were sold in human trafficking to have those kids. That's what happened. That's exactly what happened. And everyone's just literally like, oh my god, they're so fucking victims, and the reasons why is they were in the desert for 12 hours. Are you serious? You fucking kidding me? 12 hours gonna stop a parent from wanting his kid? From wanting to actually raise his kid? And one kid dies because he ODs, and everyone's just like, oh my god, we got him. We totally got him, everybody. We got him. Because he fucking D'd, because he was fucking suicidal as shit, because the parents that fucked another person didn't fucking want him anymore. And you also just think everything is fucking okay, and you also don't know anything. Liberals have no fucking idea how many people want to kill them, but Republicans do. That's the only fucking reason, the only difference that actually makes them at all. It's the reason why a lot of people don't give a shit whether or not a kid came from rape or not. So why so fucking about saving kids and making sure they're actually mentally sound and safe. The system failed them. The system doesn't work. Your system doesn't fucking work. Understanding the reasons why these old guys are getting into are getting into like cyclist shit and fucking like Bonnaroo and shit like that and fucking stupid goddamn places. Hey, so they can either fuck kids or manipulate kids into fucking them later when they're old enough. I don't know. That's probably legal, but whatever. It doesn't matter. They're still manipulating you, so understand that. Tricking someone into having sex with you is kind of rape. Lying to them and telling them that you're someone else is still kind of rape, Aziz Ansari. Ghosting women and then telling them that you're going to be their girlfriend or boyfriend is still kind of rape. Dan Avidan. It's the reason why I love 70s fucking music, because they're always getting fucking laid. The only thing he likes about 70s music, probably. Take on me, I want you to want me. Wow. With every breath you take, every move you... Is it a stalker? Are you stalking someone, Sting? Are you fucking stalking them, Sting? I'll be watching you. No, it's not about that. Oh, okay. So you're just going to insinuate what it's about and then act like it's about you and you want people to watch you. That's not what it's about. I was a part of the police and the cars, and that's what we always sing about. Roxanne, you don't have to sex in my dick tonight. Roxanne, let's talk about fucking fireflies and shit. Cause you got on a dress and the makeup and I don't like it anymore. I want you to be my wife, but you put in sexual trafficking. That's the only reason why I fucking know you to begin with. Assholes. Fucking stupid assholes. They just act like every single part of culture and pop culture is just so innocent and amazing. Literally, there are serial killers literally incarnate sometimes, and everyone's just so fucking interested with them. Understanding why they want to do different things. Because my mom, she dressed in a bunch of different things. And you understand that sexual trafficking made those serial killers. Understand that yes, criminals who kill serial rapists, they make them. They're constantly coming up with something you can't confirm. Understand that they kill people, get away with things all the time. They kill fucking dudes that are literally going to make cures for cancer and stuff like that for governments who they fucking get paid for. And then they wonder why all the fucking old guys are looking at all the young girls. Because the only fucking old people left. In that current city or something like that. And I don't understand the fact that why he's actually staying in that city to begin with. Because every single time someone got murdered that left that city. These things happened in like the 1800s and like the 1980s and shit like that. No one batted a fucking eye when people got murdered for doing absolutely nothing except telling on someone who was murdering someone. But now sometimes every single fucking old guy is just surrounded by young girls and he's not supposed to be attracted to any of them. Wow. Cool, or Russia, you're awesome, amazing. Fuck. Understand what it makes. It's what murder makes. It's what actual murder makes. Not tricking a drug dealing pedophile into actually hurting himself. They didn't know he was a pedophile. They had no idea. They couldn't even confirm it. They had no idea. The Mississippi government couldn't even fucking find a pedophile that was right under their goddamn nose, making music in their constant stupid cities and stupid bars, and little girls would go to bars, well, because, they're only 16 and 15 and stuff like that. No, some of them were 12. Some of them were 10. They would literally go to certain schools and fucking hand out their goddamn CDs to people. And understand that certain different songs can actually make you depressed. That's why I stopped listening to 90s rock. It was insanely depressing. I stopped listening to Nirvana, and I had an epiphany. I literally had an epiphany that literally the only reason I was depressed is I was constantly like, they come to kill the rooster. Oh yeah! That's dumb. It's fucking dumb. It's stupid. They're dumb. They're dumb idiots that just are made from this goddamn notion of abuse. And they never fucking change it, and they never act like their trauma ever meant anything. Wow. And guess what? My sister was a part of that too. She's a part of that whole notion of like going out to clubs and just like fucking partying and out, bro. Just dance in front of complete strangers and then show yourself. And then just fucking show your tits if you want, bro. It's fine. What? That's it. That's all that happened. So I don't go to fucking the French Quarter anymore. No fucking person who actually cares about their existence ever goes to the French Quarter anymore. It's annoying as shit and stupid. I love drinking, and I love whiskey, and vodka, and all those other different notions of like alcohol and things like that. I'm just looking through the entire city trying to find if anybody's running around or something, if I should go near it. But see, wait, yeah, I'm still in the circle, so it's fine. I'm just gonna keep on looking. And I'm looking behind me too, because I know there's a city up here, or at least industrial stuff. So when you're mentally sound, you won't go outside to drink because you'll know that you're a fucking retard whenever you make decisions. It's like, yeah, let's totally go in that strip club and fucking get those titties rubbed in our face. Not understanding that some of them have dust on their titties, and that dust can kill you. I understand some of them are vegan, their blood and their everything is certainly acidic. They don't understand that non-GMOs and a bunch of different things that genetically manipulated objects. That's it. That's all it's called. Genetically manipulated. So it can constantly give you acidic fucking breath and you fucking burp up and yellow shit gets on your fucking teeth. Because that's what's really killing your teeth. Is literally your stomach. Oh. So I don't always drink sugar when I'm actually drinking energy drinks. That's why energy drinks aren't that bad for you. They aren't bad for you really at all. Drink the juice. It's good for you. It's actually real juice sometimes. And understand that the reason why it says 5% juice and then 100% juice, and the reason why if I ever get a pomegranate thing, I'm taking a shot of it a day. That's all I'm doing. It's literally too many vitamins for anyone to drink in one goddamn day. There he is. There's a dude. He's riding on a motorcycle, I think. There he is. Yeah, it's a four-wheeler. They're following each other. I wonder where they're going. They're going towards a circle. I'm gonna see if I can get a car again, because there's probably one around here, maybe. I want to get over here because I want to get some cover from the people who are actually driving vehicles around me. See if there's, yeah, I'm pretty far away from the circle. I might need a vehicle to get there. But that's what I'm pissed off about, dude. It's what I'm absolutely pissed off about. Always pissed off about, because people just don't fucking understand the notions of like, oh my god, Biden is such a great guy. So understand he's creating problems so he can try to solve them. Every career politician does that. It doesn't matter if they're fucking completely Republican or completely Democrat. Ross Perot made so many problems when he was in office and then tried to come out against them all the time. Can I finish? Dana Carvey was making the right choice by making fun of him. I think that every politician should get made fun of to understand and get used to the fact of them becoming and realizing they're a celebrity making $250,000 a year. So they're actually making less money and they shouldn't be president all the time. It would give the Secret Service a lot less to fucking worry about. Because when you think that someone talks like that, when you think that someone talks like Obama that he ever got that from something, understand he was imitating William Shatner. That's what he was doing. William Shatner was literally his fucking spirit animal while he was president. I see somebody. Maybe he's behind me. They're not in front of me. I know that. Is that way? Is that him? Right there? That's not him. Alright, I'm going to stay right here. There he is. He's probably coming this way. Hopefully he comes this way and tries to kill me. Ooh, nice. Dude might be following me. Just use a rock for cover in case he's around. Just gonna run to the building for little notions of him actually being there. I'm thinking that he was close by if he actually ever heard that actual shot come from anywhere. I like games that teach awareness. I really do, because this will probably help me how to hunt and actually how to do different things. Because I do hunt, but I don't know how to track. So understand that certain noises, certain tracks that you're able to look at to see where an animal might be. Wow, there are really cool things to actually do in this game that are really cool, and I would love to hunt some animals because I live eating animals. I really do. I love eating animals. They're awesome. They're great, they taste awesome, and they're the best. Deer is awesome. Venison sausage is the best. You know what is really good? If you cook literally a dude I know that did this. I mean, I don't really know him. I know him from a friend, so. He actually cooked venison sausage inside of a crawfish boil. Was the awesomest venison I ever fucking had. So goddamn good. It was so fucking good. It was so goddamn good. There he is. There's a little bastard. Let's catch him while he's running. Yeah, he's going in different settings. I just wanted him to move and think that someone was behind him, so look back and then stay. Alright, we're going, look on the side. On this side, look at this side to see if there's anybody running too. Because we're all going to the circle, so. Alright, so he's staying right there. Probably in that small building, maybe in the gas station. I don't know. I'm gonna go further than him. Hopefully get down this hill to be able to get away from the actual. There we go. See? There it was. I'm thinking there's a guy over here now, so I might have to. And then I'm in the circle. There he is. Damn it. Should have taken out the rifle first, because I would have been able to hit him in actually 2 shots if I actually took the rifle out first. California man mom accused of dragging 8-year-old. "300 feet in her car, probably." Yep. And a bystander. As girl tried. Wow. Understand the people who want to watch it all burn down are the ones that are going to be in the fire burning down. Because understand they're watching everything all burn down in their lives. They're watching it all burn down. It came from California, and that was a future reference in case anyone wanted to understand that literally Thomas Jefferson ruined the entire state of California by literally making a bunch of different plants in nurseries that didn't have the proteins in it to survive certain hot summers. Oh my God. So when you decide to put a fucking plant or tree to put it in the goddamn environment, understand if it's not close to a succulent or it's not merged or hybrid with a succulent, it won't last. It will set on fire pretty much any time. So you assholes can just take those people out of jail that you think are fucking accused of. That's the reason why, because they're in jail and they were trying to do a gender reveal party, and then they set it on fire and they got a fine. If they get a fine, that's fine, because they shouldn't have fucking done it. But you know what? Anything could have fucking set it off. Literally, someone smoking a cigarette in their fucking car and then ashing out the window. And if they're in jail, you know the person who should be in jail? The person who took the surveyor that said that everything was fucking fine in the goddamn California. That's why they give a shit about anything they did. Thank you. No, because California is set on fire because of all the lava underneath. It's like, no, that's not it. It's called a tectonic plate and loose rock underneath it. I understand that it eventually turns into lava when there's enough hurricanes to vibrate it enough, but that's the reason why. There's lava. We don't have a molten core. And science is annoying. It's molten nickel. Yeah, nothing. You fucking idiots. It's a nickname for a nickel back in the day. Nobody wanted it. Copper was only used for actual wires. Copper alloy was very magnetic and extremely electrified. It's the reason why people love pennies, because they constantly make their own electronics. So understand that people aren't evolving, they're getting dumber. Fuck. Because you're constantly thinking that a company has what they need, when literally the fucking gutter system in your house was supposed to be used for water purification system. And the reason why you have finishing boards on your fucking in your every room is there were pipes exposed heating every room. And understand it's cheaper than using actual power. And that's why I'm angry. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. What? I don't care. Wow. It's literally what a gutter was meant for. It's to catch rainwater, keep fucking shit in the goddamn gutter, keep fucking leaves in the gutter, and that's what the filtration system was. Oh my god. You may have water when after you boil it, it doesn't taste like leaves, but if you don't boil it, it tastes like leaves. So don't use a dish to wash or shower or wash your goddamn dog. Nah. That's what it went to. That's exactly what it fucking went to. It went to a system or a coil that would superheat or super cool, depending upon whether people wanted hot water or cold water. So buy that system from a fucking company and then just put fucking rainwater in it. Oh, but no, water's acidic and the fucking thing in our environment. And you know what actually creates that? Fucking smoke. Like literally smoke from a factory head. From a refinery plant. It's literally the only runoff that ever happens from a refinery. Oh god. All the rest of the stuff should be chemically and utterly separated from everything. So understand that when you have oil that's separated and the white stuff or the clear stuff that kind of looks rainbowy and the bottom stuff looks really, really dark, understand that dark stuff isn't flammable anymore if you separate it. You know what it is? It's carbon. That's all it is. The white, the clear stuff is still flammable though. Really flammable. So understand what we're doing to our own fucking cars by not putting that shit instead of gasoline in our tanks. Understand it burns clean. Completely. Burns clean. And that's what we didn't want Iraq's oil. We need the $1 billion they stole from us. And it's all declassified. If you look on fucking websites, just ask the CIA on Twitter. It's like, why did we go to Afghanistan? Because there was a terrorist attack in New York. That's the reason why. Because they're an insurance scam that terrorists always fucking do, and that's why they want to own property in America. Fuck. Because they're stupid. And that's why we're thinking China's trying to do it now. But hopefully they're fucking not, and hopefully we don't have to murk them with a railgun from a satellite. Fuck. And say, a nuclear attack was given out, and literally the shockwave can kill you. What? The shockwave from a railgun can fucking kill you. So understand shockwaves are bad. And they happen with everything. That's why I hate fireworks. That's all I have to say. Have a good day. You are your own one-person bomb squad. I can actually stop bomb squads from going places to understand hopefully China wanted to start putting more money into our goddamn system. And if they don't, then fucking set them on fire. Yeah. Because they're terrorists in the fucking making. In any case, have a good day. And also, your progressiveness is owned by a goddamn company. And that's why there's a company called Progressive. It's insurance.